Hello, everyone. This is your morning update for November 6th, 2023. We're going to start with gold, hit silver, platinum, GDX miners, the S&P 500 futures, and then we will finish with a 10-year yield on. Okay, starting with gold. We had the nice breakout above the trend line and prices are consolidating. We're kind of to the point where we need to see a new closing high here soon, or the trend risks the chance of rolling over into a deeper correction or sharper correction. So I'd like to see, I think this close was, what do we got here? 2005. Okay, well, if we can get above 2010, that would be great. Ideally, 2020, a close above that would for sure signal new upward momentum. But right now, we're going sideways, and to the downside, to make a swing high, we need to close below 1986. So right now we're kind of in no man's land waiting to see what happens next. Jumping over to silver. Silver, this did not turn out to be a bull flag. Prices weren't able to break higher, so it's turning into a more complex consolidation. I don't know if this will be a triangle or a wedge. So we'll just see what happens. But basically, we need to get above I'm calling it the $24 area to signal a new upswing. But near term downside below 2250, I guess roughly we'll call it 2255. A close below that would tell me we're going a little bit deeper. And then final support, I would really like to see hold is at $22. But right now, I'm hoping we break upwardly over to platinum. Again, we're above the trend line, but prices aren't going anywhere. We need to see some additional upside follow through for this to turn into a bull run. Right now, we're not seeing that. So, on the downside, if prices pull back further, I would like to see the $900 level hold. So, and then GDX miners. I like the setup here, and this is I think it's kind of make or break, right? Time for miners. So $30 is important. I don't know where we're going to open today. We're going to open here shortly. But basically this week or next week, I'd really like to see it close above $30. The sooner the better. The sooner it happens, the more bullish I'll be. But if it doesn't happen, in the first half of November, then this is maybe turning into something more complex. It's still like the $27 to $27.50 area as a support if prices do come back. But right now, I think I'm looking up. So we'll see what happens this week. Over to the S&P 500 futures. Explosive V bottom out of this recent October low. Prices were oversold. Momentum was fading. So I'm not surprised that prices are bouncing. The strength of this rise is a little surprising. I don't know if it'll last. We'll see. There's a gap area here at, I'm calling it 44.50. I should draw that in there. And this is the gap that didn't get filled in the prior month. So if we get it close above that, a couple closes above that, that would tell me this move may mean business, and we could come back up to, I was looking at this, it wouldn't be unusual to come back up and retest this area. I'm calling it between 47 and 4,900. I don't know, next 3 to 6 months. It's possible before they roll over, but I have no idea. First, we have to get above this level, okay? Then we got to get above that high. Then we got to get above that high. I don't know if prices will do that. But if they do, that's the area I'll be looking for. To the downside, this is it. 4,100, I'm calling it, roughly. If prices are to come and break below this level, I think that would confirm a bear market, and I think the decline would start to accelerate. That's my guess. We'll see. Lastly, the 10-year. Basically, I drew a trend line in here. So this was last year's high, and again that peaked in October. And it's possible. I mean, this is almost exactly a year later. It's possible we have another peak. So this is the trend line, right? The line in the sand. And you could draw a similar one here, I suppose. But if we see a sustained breakdown below this trend line, and I'm calling it, I guess we'll see the 4.40 level, then yeah, this this could be a top, and that would be good for precious metals. We'll just have to see what happens. The Treasury has to issue more. I'm looking more into this, but it looks like they're going to have to step up their issuance in the second quarter or the third quarter of next year. And that could be the thing that really sends markets lower. We'll see. Okay, hey, that's it for now. Sorry this took so long. Have a great day. Bye bye.